the spring, the annual hummingbird migration to their breeding ground begins. It's a joy to see the male with a flash of green and red arriving first. Male has a red throat and white collar encircling the neck. His throat is iridescent and looks black or dark red when not in good light. However, the throat will flash and grow when catching the light. What a beautiful display! Hummingbirds' feathers are sparse, metallic, and rather scale-like in appearance. Their feet are tiny for perching only and not for walking. Hummingbird has long beak and nap up nectar with its long, slender tongue. The tongue flicks in and out of the bill up to 12 times a second when inside a flower tube or feeder. The tiny forks at the tips spring open to gather fluid. This is how they have access to the nectar deep inside the long tubular flowers or feeder. Hummingbird's beak is perfect for pollination. Female throat is white, and immature is similar in color to female. They have blunt, rounded tails with white corners. They are hungry after the long journey. Feeders and flower garden are great ways to attract these tiny birds. Hummingbirds have good color vision. They can see ultraviolet spectrum while humans cannot see. They can see their favorite red color far away and zoom down to the letter source. Hummingbirds have very high metabolism and need to eat all day long just to survive. They consume about half their body weight every day. They fly straight to the nectar feeders, drink very fast, and vanish towards the next nectar source. This funny little guy has caught something on his head. He must have been flying inside the bushes. Hummingbirds need protein in their diet by eating insects on plants, or stealing them from the spider's web, or even eat the spider there. Sometimes we see hummingbirds flying with spider webs stuck to their bodies. Hummingbirds can rotate each wing in a circle, allowing them to fly in different directions: forward, backward, up, down, sideways, and even hover in the air. This enables them to drink nectar from flowers hanging in all different directions. When feeders are spaced out, hummingbirds are less aggressive to each other. Sometimes they wait and take turns to claim the nectar feeder. However, they are alert to surroundings and predators all the time, as they are tiny little birds. Ruby-throated hummingbirds are about 8 centimeters in length, which is about 3 inches. Hummingbirds glitter like jewels in the full sun. They have about 1,000 feathers on their bodies. The coloring of the feathers does not come from pigmentism, but from prism-like cells within the top layer of the feathers. They bend the light and reflect back certain colors. That's why the color seems to change depending on the angle of the light. And people usually call the hummingbirds the flying jewels.